Melody Shari's journey, you've probably noticed something different about her lately. And no, it's not just the new wigs or her stylish outfits. Deeper than that. There's a glow about her that you simply can't fake. When you see her on Instagram or in short videos, you can tell she's at peace. That smile isn't for the cameras. It's real. It feels like she's finally breathing again after being underwater for so long. But let's not forget, this peace didn't come easy. Not too long ago, Melody's life was full of chaos. She was dealing with Martell Holt's cheating, constant public drama, and nonstop scrutiny. Remember those days when she was holding it all together? Wasn't easy, especially with Martell. Out building a second family while still trying to maintain the image of a perfect household. Somehow, Melody managed to flip the script. Instead of feeding into the drama, she moved forward, showing everyone how to do it with grace. Meanwhile, Martell has been struggling to keep up. His relationship with Arionne has been rocky, and much of what they post online feels like they're trying to prove something to the world. Melody, on the other hand, is living her best life with her kids. Not for validation, but for herself. And that's where her real peace comes from. Now, let's talk about Martell's custody battle. Because that's where the drama heats up. A lot of people are questioning whether this move for full custody is really about the kids, or if it's another attempt to control the narrative. Honestly, it feels more like a power play than genuine concern, especially with the timing right, when Melody is at her happiest. Arionne hasn't helped matters either. One moment she's silent, the next she's dropping shady, passive-aggressive posts online which only highlights the tension in their camp. While Martell tries to play the role of the perfect dad, the effort just isn't landing the way he wants. We all remember how messy his marriage to Melody ended on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and it wasn't pretty. But now, Melody is focused on more than reality TV. She's running her beauty brand, 7th Avenue Beauty, a business she built from the ground up, not just to sell products, but to uplift her community. This is a woman who turned public heartbreak and betrayal into purpose and peace. And it shows. Scroll through Melody's social media and you'll see genuine moments with her 4 kids. No staged perfection. No fake smiles, just love and authenticity. Her kids clearly feel safe, loved, and protected. And that's the kind of foundation she's creating. Meanwhile, Martell seems stuck trying to convince the public with carefully posed photos and family posts. But people aren't buying it. Fans remember the lies, the infidelity, and the heartbreak, and they can see through the act. The more he tries to control the story, the more it slips out of his hands. And then there's Arrion posting cryptic messages as if she's desperate to stay relevant. But here's the truth. Melody doesn't even need to respond. She's too busy thriving. That's real power, choosing peace over noise. At the end of the day, the power dynamic has shifted. Once upon a time, Martell controlled the narrative, but now Melody is the one in control. She's running her businesses, raising her kids, and living in peace. That's what's really bothering Martell. He's no longer the center of attention, and the public sees it too. They're done with the staged posts and courtroom drama. They're cheering Melody on because her glow is real, her peace is earned, and her comeback is powerful. Martell's custody move looks less like love for his kids and more like a desperate attempt at control. But the truth can't be forced. Melody is winning, not just because of TV or business success, but because she's learned the greatest lesson. Peace doesn't come from outside validation. It comes from within, and that's something no one can take away from her. What makes Melody's story so powerful is that she's not just surviving, she's thriving. She's showing women everywhere that you can rebuild after betrayal, you can heal after heartbreak, and you can still find joy after walking through chaos. Her strength is not just in what she's accomplished, but in how she carries herself. She doesn't use her platform to tear others down. She uses it to inspire, to uplift, and to show that peace is possible when you choose yourself. That's Why so many fans connect with her because her journey feels real. It's authentic and relatable. Martell, on the other hand, seems to be stuck in the past, trying to control a story that no longer belongs to him. His every move feels calculated. Every post feels like a performance, and fans are starting to call it out more than ever. The court case, the family photos, the carefully timed public appearances, none of it feels genuine. And the truth is, when your actions don't match your history, people notice. The internet never forgets. And the audience that once rooted for Martell now sees through the smoke and mirrors. Meanwhile, Melody continues to build a future rooted in love, family, and purpose. Her focus isn't on revenge or proving anyone. Ron gets on creating a legacy for her children and a foundation they can be proud of. Every success she celebrates, from her beauty brand to her personal growth, it's a reminder that peace is the greatest victory of all, and that's why she's winning. Not in the loud, flashy way Martell tries to portray, but in the quiet, undeniable way that speaks louder than words. The more we watch this story unfold, the clearer it becomes. Melody is the one walking in her truth, and Martell is the one chasing shadows. And as much as he tries to hold on to control, the power has shifted. Melody is no longer defined by his actions, his choices, or his mistakes. She's defined by her resilience, her peace, and the way she continues to rise above it all. And that's what makes her glow so powerful. Not just happiness, it's freedom. It's the peace that comes when you finally let go of what tried to break you and step boldly into the life you deserve. Melody has done exactly that, and it's why. Her